So basically what we're discussing today is our shamanic journey number 49 to uncover or to shine a light on the shadow aspects of ourselves. And the shadow aspects of ourselves, right, as Carl Jung put it, he said, until we make the unconscious conscious, it will direct our life and we'll call it fate, which means we lose the potential or the inner knowledge, awareness to know that we control certain outcomes in our lives by actually doing some shadow work, by uncovering the darkness that exists within each one of us. We go through life, we try to integrate the wounded parts of ourselves along with the authentic self and try to bring a sense of balance within us so that we can feel whole and we can feel at ease within ourselves. We all go through this experience where we have to go on in life and move forward and not really focus in on the pains so that we don't look or feel like we're wounded. But naturally, it's a natural process for us to be wounded because it's a part of being a human being to experience setbacks and traumas in order for us to evolve and change. And so the shadow work forces us to, reveal parts of our psyche that we often keep hidden, such as trauma and deep resentment. When we're working on the wounded self, it's the part that got hurt, and we're in the process of trying to heal the wounds that we've had. And we usually either deal with repressed or suppressed feelings. And the way we deal with it is by hiding it away so that we protect it from our conscious mind so we don't have to relive it again. The reason why many people actually do that is to avoid the shame that goes along with it. We really want to be loved and accepted. We don't want to feel the rejection and the isolation of abandonment by bringing up things that will create stress for ourselves. So we really want to, in our own eyes, we want to look in the mirror and feel perfect, right? We want to know that we've overcome our past, that it no longer controls us. But yet, how can we really do that if we've never really investigated or gone back into the past to reveal or shine a light on things? Just by saying they're in the past or that time heals wounds, that's true. But we also have to go through a process of trying to really understand what we've went through in order to then fix it. And the reason is because what happens in our life is that we wind up projecting these inner wounds, these dark shadows on the outside world. It comes in the form of people we see, it comes in the relationships we share, it comes in the interactions that we deal with, that we struggle with. Because what happens is that what we don't deal with within our subconscious mind always shows itself in the outside world. It shows itself in the people we dislike, the people, the way they act, the way they speak, their actions. Because what it is it resonates with the things that we keep within ourselves that we're ashamed of. So by bringing or shining a light on the things that I'm discussing, we expose it. We bring it up to the open and we realize that we're not imperfect. That although we do have these faults, that we can go on by revealing them and becoming more wholesome, as I said earlier. So we really want to become human beings that are evolved, and by evolving, we go into the past, we look at the wounds, we reveal them, we shine a light on them, and we bring clarity to ourselves. Otherwise we deny our authenticity, and we only see the shadows in others, and we see the darkness in others. And sometimes many of the things that we feel are sometimes not ours, they're ours, but what it is it's ours projected onto the outside world. So sometimes we get into conflicts with people that are resonating exactly with the things that we're not revealing, but other people know that they can trigger us with these types of behaviors, the way they speak to us, the way they act. It's a very important concept to understand, and it's something that we can look at in order to better to bring more satisfaction and peace in our lives. We don't want to walk around having this feeling of judging others or because of our own lack and minimizing others so that we can feel better about ourselves. And so we can bring a better mindset in our lives by doing this work. And it takes courage, because who really wants to admit one's faults, right? Who wants to look back at the past? Who wants to dig up old wounds? But how can we really heal without doing that? And that's really part of the shadow work. And the shadow work naturally is the inner child work. It's going back into the past, nurturing that part of ourselves that was left and abandoned and that we want no part of. And we say as we get older that, oh, we've moved on from that person. But we can't cut ourselves off, right? We can't cut ourselves off from the roots. We are the roots. The roots are on our childhood, grounded into our experiences. And we grow from those experiences. If we cut off the roots, or we cut off a part of our experience, then we're missing out on our uniqueness, our wholesomeness, and our authenticity. So what I'd like to do today is I'd like you to go on a session to see where you'd like to shine the light on in your life. What aspect of your own darkness would you like to reveal or bring light to? So I think that will be one of the things that you can focus in on. We'll go on a journey, and we'll journey to our spirit animal and see what our spirit animal reveals to us. And just so you know, the spirit animal is an unconscious representation of the energy that is being presented to you from your subconscious mind. It's revealing to you parts of yourself that you don't want revealed, and the shame that it brings in doing so. But that's an inside job, and that's only for you to do. And so hopefully you'll be able to find some information that will enlighten you. And enlighten means, right, to shine a light. Okay, so let's take a deep breath in. Make sure you're not operating any heavy machinery or driving a car. And that you could be in a place where you could sit back and relax and close your eyes. And we'll go on our journey and uncover what we need to shine a light on. Okay, take a breath in again. And exhale. Take a breath in again. And exhale. And let's go on our journey, closing your eyes and relaxing. We walk on our path. This is a path filled with stones. Tiny bushes to the left and right of us as we walk on this path. Above the path is the open sky. As the sun shines brightly on top, above your head. As you walk this path, you take a deep breath in and fill your lungs with oxygen. As you walk the path, you think of the things that you've overcome in your life and the strength that you have. Up ahead, in the forest, there's a path that leads downward into a cave. And you follow that path. And as you walk forward, you take your usual step into the cave and look for the light to the other side. Come out the other side. There's a hill that leads downward, and you walk that path. This path has less trees, on the path. And as you walk, on the right is a large boulder. You climb up that boulder and you sit atop of it. And as you sit atop, you turn around and you see a spirit animal. What animal do you see? You ask the question to your spirit animal. What is it that you need to shine a light on in your life that will help you? What shadow have I hidden that needs to be exposed? And you listen. thank your spirit animal for passing on the information. And you head back. Follow your way back through the cave, into the cave, and you look for the light. As you make your way out the other side, follow the path back. You take a deep breath in. Lungs again. And as you head back, on the right hand side is a big oak tree. And you put your hands around the oak tree. Exchange energy. The tree absorbs your energy. It helps rejuvenate your body. Your hands and you thank the tree. And you continue your way out the forest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take one more deep breath in and exhale. Move your fingers, move your toes, shrug your shoulders a bit, and when you're ready, you come back into the room. Okay, so today we did Shamanic Journey number 49 to uncovering and doing shadow work. And that shadow work for us is important because it gives us the opportunity to shine a light on the things that we hide from ourselves. The parts of ourselves that when we don't deal with, it's externalized into the outer world. And then we project it onto other people in the things we see and the feelings we have for others, our insecurities, our doubts, our inner projections on the outer world. So when many people are speaking within themselves, usually what happens in our lives is that we project that stuff that we've not dealt with, that we've hidden in our inner world. And when we come clean with ourselves to uncover, to shine a light on things from the past, what it does is it helps us expose ourselves and helps us bring light onto things. And by doing that, we become more wholesome. We find ourselves that we're dealing with the inner wounded child, and that brings us into a more state of equilibrium. So I want to thank you today for joining me, for giving me the opportunity to share this time with you. And hopefully you leave a comment, please. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And hopefully I'll see you next week on Tuesday at 8 o'clock. Have a great evening.